Hi, everybody. Paul Swangard here at the 2024 USTFCCCA Convention. Caleb, that is just the easiest acronym to remember.
Okay,
Do you
for
know
sure.
what that stands for, by
No
the way?
clue.
Do you want to
Not
take
at
a
all.
stab? It's all over this building.
Okay, you said CC. Okay.
USTFCCCA.
I think I'll pass on that. United States Association Track and Field Convention Center Association, something like that.
United States Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches
Oh
Association.
yeah. I knew that. I actually knew that.
All right.
I was just having a brain fart, you know?
You walk away with the trophy here, you better know it.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Great to have you here. Just talk about the excitement of the moment.
No, I'm great. I'm happy to be here. It's definitely a blessing, and I'm appreciative of everything around me, all the support and everything like that. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, expand upon that. I mean, those are classic lines in
Okay,
a good media-trained
okay.
interview. But what is the support? What is the why do you feel blessed? What's going through your head, man?
Her right there, my
Okay.
girlfriend, traveling from San Diego to support me at the Bowerman. My parents are here. They've invested in me for so long, and just showing that I made it. I'm here. At the elite level that they've wanted me to be at for so long. It's like, okay, that's my support system, my family, my coaches, everyone who was in my corner when I was down, when I wasn't winning, and things of that nature. That's my support system. People that supported me after falling at the trials, like everyone, all the love that I got. That's the reason why I'm here.
Yeah. Much better said than just the standard media train line there. You talk about your folks, and everyone has an interesting origin story of how they got involved in the sport of track and field. What do you remember about those early days?
Honestly, track wasn't my first love at all. I was a football guy. I thought I was going to be in the league, the NFL. Playing on Sundays. But
oh, here we go, another Grant Holloway story.
I was started football at 8 years old, and then my parents wanted me to get faster for football, so I started track about 9, 10. And then I was great at both. I was doing both until I got to high school. I went to DeMatha Catholic, which is like kind of a powerhouse high school for sports. Chase Young went there, Markel Fultz, a lot of people who were in the NFL and NBA went to DeMatha. But coming into high school, I was 5'1", 95 pounds. So I was crazy small. I didn't hit my puberty, my growth spurt until junior, senior year of high school. So I knew they weren't going to play me for football. So that's when I was like, okay, I talked to my family and everything like that, and I was like, okay, what's the best route? We're trying to get to college for free education and everything like that, so let's try to focus on track, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
Well, or history to be written,
yeah,
my friend,
for
right?
sure.
Was there a moment where you realized that the talent was something special? I mean, when you convinced yourself that, hey, I might want to love this sport because it may love me back?
Yeah, for sure. At a young age, I was dominating. I was dominating in 8 and under, 9, 10, literally every single age group until I got to high school.
Like, but any one of those like early races, like as a kid, I mean, it's like a memory, like.
Yeah, like I was actually here at the ESPN Worldwide of Sports.
Yeah.
I think it was like AAU Championships, something like that. Like I literally like smoked the whole field. I came in first in the 100 and the 200. I used to be a sprinter back in the day, so that was my first love, the 100, 200, and then the hurdles. It came around. But, when I was younger, I really knew that I had potential to make my name in the sport.
Yeah. So you talk about some of the highs and the lows of 2024 season, but we all turn the page, and January 1's coming, so 2025 brings us both a road to an indoor world championship year, and then after a break, a long stretch to get ready for the outdoor season, and then on into World Championships in September.
Yes, sir.
How are you planning on managing that and being able to manage it as you now transition out of your college career?
Honestly, I think staying healthy is the main goal. I had a lot of injuries in 2024. I broke my foot. I was recovering from a broken foot in 2023, 2024. And then I also March 2024, right after Indoor Nationals, I pulled muscle in my groin. So that kind of set me back a little bit. Even though like I was able to win nationals, like that set me back. I wasn't able to get the training that I wanted to get. So just staying healthy, staying on top of my eating habits, my nutrition habits. Being able to going to a massage lady, a masseuse, my physical therapists, getting PT and everything like that. Staying on top of those things is definitely going to help in the future when I have, these races, like the races at trials, like 3 races and stuff like that. It'll definitely, help.
And kind of feel comfortable in the training setup you're in? What feels right about the setup?
Yeah, for sure. So right now I'm with Coach Bowerman in Claremont, Florida, training with Noah Lyles, Dream.
He's a sprinter, right?
Yeah. Dream Richards.
I didn't think he won the Bowerman, actually. I don't think he was ever eligible.
Yeah, me either. But I'm training with some dogs for sure, and the training that I'm doing now is kind of similar to the training I was doing at Texas Tech. So I only had to adapt just a little bit. I mean, the training sessions are longer for sure, so I definitely had to adapt to that. But the stuff that we actually do is kind of similar to Texas Tech, so I'm really happy. I'm excited. I'm like, okay, I don't really have to adapt that much. Like, this is not new to me, and so I'm really excited about that, excited about the season.
And let's be honest, you're smoking Noah in block starts.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We were doing block starts on Thursday. I was cooking it. I hope Noah doesn't see this.
No, I'm sure he wouldn't. But, I guess but the point here is when you can you were obviously surrounded by that talent at Texas Tech. Now you are up a whole nother level, and you're looking left, you're looking right, and you're seeing Olympic medalists, world champions, record holders. Was that intimidating?
I don't think it was.
Okay.
Because when I first got to Tech,
I'm Caleb Dean.
Yes and no, because they had dogs at Texas Tech. They had Terrence Jones. They had Courtney Lindsey. They had all these people at Texas Tech. So when I first got there, I was a little bit intimidated. But since I already did that, since I already stepped into like a cage of lions, tigers, and bears, I'm already used to that. I'm already used to being surrounded by people who were better than me. So like, it just motivates me even more. I'm trying to get on the level that you're at. So, I mean, I just use that as motivation.
And what do you think the upside is for you?
Honestly, there's a lot of upside. Being able to train with the best of the best, being able to train under Coach Bowerman, there's a lot of upside. I'm just hoping for a great season, for sure.
I mean, and the reason I asked that is there's a lot, and we had a lot of conversations, obviously, with coaches and they were talking maybe somewhat about recruiting, particularly at the high school level, where kids are getting so well developed. You were part of a youth system, so they get them at college, and then maybe they get a little bit more upside, but then they reach their full potential. And now you're going to a pro. You're going into this next window feeling like you truly haven't found the full extent of your potential. Yeah,
100%. I definitely feel like I kind of peak at every level. Not necessarily peak, but I hit the right times, I hit when I'm supposed to hit. So like middle school, high school, like I hit my senior year, college, my senior year, I hit at the right time. So I think that's going to be kind of similar to this pro circuit as well.
Well, and I can't wait to see what you do in the Masters level.
No, for sure, for sure. I'm going to be out there 68, 90. Running sometimes, yes, smoking though.
Well, there's a lot between now and then. There's a whole quadrennial leading to a domestic Olympics. That's got to be a motivating factor for anybody here, and that's really close to San Diego. So hopefully the
LA,
girlfriend
2028.
She'll show up for that too.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully.
All right. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy just the chance to rub shoulders with a lot of people who have tremendous amount of respect, not only for you as an athlete, but I think the Bowerman really represents kind of the embodiment of what he was as a coach and a mentor, is kind of a full rounded out individual. And thanks for being such a great, reflection of what the honor really means, and whether you win it or you're not, you're part of a really special fraternity of people who've gotten the opportunity. So take it all in.
I appreciate that. Thank you for having me on. It's an honor for sure.
We'll have more conversations with our nominees for the Bowerman Award in 2024, as well as some of the former winners who will join us, and all those interviews available for you on runnerspace.com. Salute.